Hey guys, welcome back to Flash Tutorials with Alan Becker. Today we're going to be talking about laser gun blasts, like this one that was in my latest animator vs. Animation 4. So I actually got the inspiration for this effect from Super Smash Brothers. The ray gun blast looked really cool to me, and this is in slow motion, but it has like 3 rings, a little blast thing here, and static stuff. So I did the same thing, three rings, a blast, and some static stuff. So let's make it ourselves. Create a new document, and let's just make a gun. Doesn't have to look cool or anything, just like a gun. Okay. Now let's add our laser blast symbol. So I'm gonna make just a circle for the first ring, and then I'm gonna F8. I'm gonna press F8 to make it into a symbol. Call it laser blast. Enter. Go inside of it by double clicking it, and then we're going to change the color. So first we need to change it to a radial gradient. Press F to bring up the gradient tool. Drag this to the middle. Get rid of the stroke. Let's see. Change the color, so we double click this one to be white, and then this one can be green, and then we're gonna drag this to the center here, and then change the alpha to 0, and maybe, yeah, that looks good enough. Okay. Next we just need to animate it, so let's make a new frame, F6, and press Q so that we can resize it. So hold down Shift and Alt so that we can do it from the center, make it big, and then let's turn on the onion skin here so that we can see the previous frame, and then just kind of drag it out to about here. Okay, next we right click it, create a shape tween, so now it looks like that. But now to make it go fast and then slow down, like in this one. Okay, actually I'm going to go into here to show you an example. Blast. So in this one, it starts off fast and then fades out slowly. Hope you noticed that. Yeah. So to do that, we actually just, all you have to do is click this frame, second to last, press F6, and then drag it to the middle. That way it crunches up these frames and spreads out these frames, so it's like that. Yeah. Okay, then all we have to do is change the alpha of this in the color tab to 0. Double click it here, 0, and then turn off the onion skin, and then we have our first ring. Okay, so now that we have this first ring, let's get out of this and then press F8 again a second time. So F8, laser blast total. Sometimes you come up with random names. Okay, so we have a symbol inside of a symbol. Okay, and I'm going to make 2 new layers, and I'm going to hold down Alt and drag it to the 2 layers. Then I'm going to drag these, press F5. Doesn't matter how long it is. Yeah, and then we're going to make them play only once by clicking on all of them and then clicking play once. That way they don't start over when they're done. Okay, so now we have to change the size and placement because they're basically overlapping each other right now. So the first one we're going to bring out here, and actually, you know what we're going to do? Let's just drag this one forward 1 frame and this one forward 2 frames. That way we know, because in this one that's basically what happened. You see the next one and then you see the next one. Okay, so make this one forward and then shrink it like that. And then this one should be even more forward and even smaller. Make sure that you're holding down Shift when you're resizing these. Otherwise it will resize like this. Okay, and then it looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, that's alright. Let's make it a little bit more far forward. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. Next, we make the static effect, which is a lot more hand-drawn. So let's just drag out a bunch of these frames. Press F7 to make a bunch of empty frames. So we take our pencil tool, press Y, make the stroke about 2, make it green. Doesn't have to be green, of course. But let's hide these layers, or turn them on wireframe so that we don't have to see them. Okay, and then, oh, right, it's black because we're on the fill color right now. So let's make it green. Let's do something simple, like just a blast with a bunch of spikes and stuff. It looks really bad. Okay, then we're going to press the period key to move forward a frame, and comma key to move back. Press the onion skin, and then we're just going to make this one expand out, kind of like that. And we're also going to make a secondary blast happen inside of it. So from here on out, we're just copying these and making them get smaller and smaller and smaller. Oh, and make sure that the onion skin is only looking at the last frame, the previous frame. Cool. Okay, so let's see how that looks. Nice. Okay, let's show everything. And that's our blast so far. Cool. Now all we need to do is add a actual ray coming out of it. So let's take the rectangle tool and make a rectangle. And then we can make a new symbol, F8, call it ray. And then double click it, and then make sure it has a fill like that, and then get rid of the stroke. So I'm gonna make mine shaped with like a kind of a curved front, and then give it a linear gradient. So click this one, linear gradient. Oh, it looks like it's completely transparent. And let's drag. Yeah, this one can be 0 alpha, and this one can be 100. Let's just take this one, let's click here and then drag it out to here. Okay, I think that looks good. And cool. That's basically all you need. So now that we have our ray, we want to animate it. And we're still inside our ray symbol, so let's just press F6 here, and then zoom out, and then hold down Shift and the right arrow key, and just move it off the screen. Then right click here and click Create Shape Tween. So now it should just go off the screen. And it looks like it's really slow. So let's just drag this back to make it faster. It's a little bit faster. We could even make it faster than that. Like that. Okay. And now we can get rid of these frames by clicking Shift F5. So now we have our ray, and actually the thing about this is that if you want it to come out, if you want to rotate it, it'll rotate around the center of this, but we actually want it to rotate from the point that it comes out from. So let's actually move this, Shift right arrow key to here, like that. And then I guess also move this one out a little bit more. Okay, so that way we can angle our ray any way we want. Okay, cool. So let's move that to the center like that. And then let's add some more frames. Let's just go up to 70 and then press F5 so we can kind of see what we've So yeah, you would want each one of these to be on a play once looping like that, so it would only go like that. Cool. Yep, that's how you do it. I'd probably shrink this one a little bit more, and yeah, let's like add a new layer, drag these, cut them out, put them on this layer, and then drag this out here so we can actually kind of see the gun before it shoots. Boom. Cool. Yep, so you can play around with that. It can be different colors. You can add more effects and stuff, more extra pizzazz. But that's basically how you make a laser gun blast. And yeah, if you have any more questions, just contact me on my website. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.